So, Saudi Cup, I'm Miyavi. I'm so happy to be back in Bangkok, Thailand. So this time, my mission is to visit the refugee camps in this country. Currently, I've been on a tour in Asia, and I was supposed to have show in this country, but we had to postpone with some circumstances. And I've been to Lebanon twice with UNHCR. Actually, after I did a movie Unbroken, I met Angelina Jolie, and she's doing a special envoy for UNHCR, and she's been dealing with refugee crisis and the problems for over 10 years. And then I got inspired by her, and then we made a music video with my track The Others in Lebanon, Mali, Jordan, Afghanistan, and in Thailand. So 2 missions this time. One is to know what's happening in Asia, especially with refugee crisis, and then second one is to meet people in the music video, and then hopefully we can do jam session, through music. Yeah. So I actually, we've heard the situation in this country, and in 9 camps around the border, and then refugees from Myanmar. And then the thing is, it's quite different from what I was expecting, especially from Lebanon. What I've seen in Lebanon, people had to flee Syria and then living in a small village, refugee camp, and suffering every day. Even the little kids, they don't have education, and then they need to work for family because their parents cannot work. But this country, happily, things are moving forward thanks to Thai government and also people's hospitality and compassion. So that's really good to see. And then tomorrow we are visiting refugee camps, and then hear what people feel and then how they're living, because it's the refugee camp, temporary shelter, has been over 3 decades. It's a long time. And then, some people are born there, and then that's the world they've seen in their whole life. So it's really complicated situation and problem, and then it takes time to find the solution. But at the same time, I'm really happy to hear that things are moving forward, and some people are going back to Myanmar, going home, and also UNHCR are supporting those people to be independent and then to build their self-confidence. It's really important, and then this is the second step toward the solution. So I'm always get nervous to meet refugees because their life is beyond what we can expect and imagine. And then so the first time I went to Lebanon, I was really nervous because I was not as famous as Angelina Jolie. But once I got to the field, I realized they don't even have television. So and also once I play the guitar, the kids are like so excited, and I saw the brightness and the hope in their eyes. Their eyes are really strong. So I realized how strong the music is, and then what music can do. The music cannot change the world directly, but change the people, and then people can change the world. And then even after I got back from refugee camp, some kids say like, "Oh, I want to be a rock star." That was huge to me. And then to me, it's also important to see and then feel and study and learn. And I get inspired, and I make music, and the music can deliver the message to the audience, my fans all over the world, even in Japan, who have no idea what's going on. And then, we start building the relationship. So it's really important. At the same time, the time I spend with the refugees, especially kids, is really, really sweet. They are like, I have 2 daughters, and then more responsible for the future. We need to make this world sustainable. No war, no environment, problem, the political issue. So, especially with the kids, I really feel the education is really important. So what I'm trying to do with music is also education for people, and then so that we can be proud of ourselves to our next generation. We made this country better, and then we're passing this to you. Once again, I was supposed to have my concert here. Yeah, we brought some, guitar and drums, so that we can play for the kids at the temporary shelter for the kids. So once again, I'm so amazed and surprised and so happy to hear that things are going well, better, and it takes time, but it's getting better. So and also I'm proud of this country with your compassion and hospitality and generosity. Now I'm based in America and dealing with, trying to make good music and doing acting and fashion stuff. But the more I feel the culture in Asia, the more I'm proud of, because hospitality and generosity is the most strong strength. And then this is what we should be proud of as an Asian. And then that's the key to unite people, because especially in the States, so many difficult things are going on. Some people are saying that to make the wall, but it's a time to make the bridge instead of the wall. And then, it's understanding and sharing is the key to make it happen, to understand each other and accept each other. So without the acceptance, it's really hard. So I always learn how to accept and respect people every time I come to Thailand. So I'm so happy to be back in Thailand. Thank you. Okay. And one more thing, just in the end, refugees or even people displaced or flew from their country is not our burden. They're also human beings and our friends. And also it's important to understand the stance of the government. The government is also responsible to protect their citizens. So always, it's all about the balance. So, and then the most important thing is everyone, including us, understand the situation, and then, what's going on in the field, and then with the people who are suffering. So what the government is trying to do, and then what those refugee people need. So that's something that we need to know, and we need to cooperate to make a solution. Thank you. What is it? Thank you in
ขอบคุณครับ
ขอบคุณครับ